everyone, welcome to Eurovisionology, the study of Eurovision. You with Wen here, and this is Homeroom CZE20, the national selection talk for Czech Republic for Eurovision 2020. For this year, Czech Republic still stick with the same process for their selection as they have been using for the past 2 years, I believe, and it is called Eurovision Song CZ or Eurovision Song CZ, just depend how do you pronounce the Z. For this year, they have already gathered all the songs, and then eventually they have announced the 7 finalists that they have put through to the online voting. So right now for the online voting, it is on the application Eurovision Song Contest, the official application that you can find in the store in your phone. So depends, are you using Apple or are you using Android phones? Just go to your store and then download the application Eurovision Song Contest, and you will see that the online voting is on now. So you can pick your favorite and then vote for the one that you like. The online voting will be open until the 2nd of February, and then the scores here will be combined with the score from the international jury panel. And then eventually on the 3rd of February, then we will know who will get to represent Czech Republic. In my homeroom class, normally I would talk about the favorites from the national final, just only like pick up some songs or maybe top 3 and then just talk about them. But actually for this one, all the 7 songs just have different pros and cons that I want to talk about, and I think it would be good to, I don't really do like a full reaction for all the songs, so maybe it would be good to just give you guys a few reviews of how do I feel about the song. So just in case that maybe the song that you like unluckily don't get through, so you still know how do I feel about the songs. I mean, in saying that, good luck to the song that you like. The thing is, in this national selection from Czech Republic this year, I have to admit that it is a very good quality year for Czech Republic. And like I said, that there are pros and cons in each song. So, if I want to put that into the ranking, then I would still feel bad about the one that will get on the 7th, because I think each song just have goods and bads in each aspect. Anyways, I would just have to put it on so that you can see how do I feel about this national selection. So to put this in the ranking, let's start with the one that is like my least favorite, and I have put that into the 7th on my ranking. Before I say the name, I would just have to say that on the 7th and the 6th, I believe the songs are good, but I'm not convinced that it is really like good enough for Eurovision, or it is suitable for Eurovision. So the one that is on the 7th, sadly, it is Karel with the song At Least We've Tried. For this one, it's a ballad song. It started off very, very nice with the calming piano. The vocals of the singer of Karel is actually nice and calm. But once it's reached to some point, I think that that should be something more into the song. There should be something that really keeps people to stick with the song until the end. But I think it's just building up a little bit too slow, and there is no big climax or something like that. So it still feels like the song is lacking a little bit of energy, a little bit of, it's like emotional song, but I still feel like it's lacking a little bit of big emotional, just something that keep me attracted or keep me drawn into the song and stick with him. Like, it's still a nice song, but I think for Eurovision we just need something really bigger and better, just because we've seen ballad songs, many like 100 songs in Eurovision, and I have to admit that this is not one of the best one. However, just to mention some good things about this song that I like is that the music are very relatable. I like the pre-chorus. I'm not sure if that's actually like pre-chorus or it's the chorus itself, but the one before he started to sing, at least we've tried, at least we've tried. Like the part before that, like a pre-chorus, is actually very nice. I like the rhyme that they put into that part. It just sounds nice and honest. I think it's really relatable in that part, but sadly that may be the only part that I like. And then after a while, I think the song became a little bit repetitive. So for me, I think it's just like lacking of something and still not ready or not good enough to be a representative for Czech Republic this year. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, let's move on to the 6th place. On the 6th place is actually a very interesting song, but I think the main audience for this song, is still not the audience for Eurovision, or at least the song itself is not really, I don't even know how to put this. Okay, let's say it's the song from Pam Rabbit and the song Get Up. This one is very unique in its way. I like Pam Rabbit from last year as well, and I think her song always brings something different, always bring the energy that it's only from Pam. Like, it's just as if the song has just her own signature signed on it. That's the good thing that I like, but in a way, I think the song just a little bit too indie and a little bit too alternative. In a way, it's like an alternative pop. So I think that maybe a few people would enjoy it, but maybe not really like voting for it, unless that she can bring like a very stunning staging. But talking about that, I'm not even sure how would I put the staging for this song. It's not like a completely 100% dance song or something like that you can just put lots of dancers behind, because it's not like a dance song. Maybe you can put like one dancer doing some contemporary dance or something like that, but I'm not even sure. Like, I can't even imagine how the staging would look like. So I think it would be an interesting choice, but also a risky choice as well. I still enjoy listening to this one though. In the radio, it's like radio friendly. I mean, on Spotify, so it's Spotify friendly as well. But I still think that it is not really made for Eurovision. Well, let's just move on to the next one. On the 5th and on the 4th, they are both the song that I think good, but not great. It means there's still something that is lacking. Like, it's good, but I just think it's not good enough yet. Or if they do a little bit of revamp or put something more into the song, then I think it would be more interesting. But at this stage, it's just good, but not great for me. On the 5th, sadly, very, very sadly to say, is Barbora Mochowa and the song White and Black Holes. Yeah, White and Black Holes. I'm sad to say this, and I'm sad to put her on my 5th, because on the national selection from last year, she was on my 1st with the song True Colors. I really loved that song. I still love it now, and I still wish that Barbora would have 1 year that she can get to represent Czech Republic, because I really like her. Anyways, this song this year, White and Black Holes, it just a little bit, not a little bit, it is very much artistic, and it is very, maybe like too artistic. If you know what I mean, like she has her own style, she has her own vibe, and when you listen to the song, it just feels very haunting. It feels like a special atmosphere that some other song cannot give. But anyways, I think this is just too risky because it is very artistic, and something like this sometimes don't really do well in Eurovision. And for this song, the main thing that I don't really like is that the song doesn't sound like it has a chorus. When you listen to the song, you just feel like, okay, nice, keep going. But after you finish the song, and then you feel like, wait, where was the chorus? What did she sing in the chorus? Like you just need something that people can remember. And this song is just like keep going on and on and on. I mean, I enjoyed it, but in terms of Eurovision, we just need something that people would remember. People would think, I remember this one. It's just like, it's not catchy. It's, it has a special vibe, but I don't think that it's just enough to get people to pick up the phone and vote. And I'm really sad because I was hoping very badly that Barbora would represent Czech Republic this year. Yeah, I'm still sad about that, but I hope that she can come back. I mean, if she doesn't get to represent it this year, I hope that she will come back next year with a very good, greater, better songs, and eventually get to represent Czech Republic because I still like her. Well, move on to the next one on my 4th place, and this one is very, very close to get in my top 3, but I still feel like something is a little bit lacking in the song. Anyways, this is Cristo and the song Kemama. This one, at the first few seconds of the song, I already feel like, this is gonna be interesting. And then after the first hook, and then I was like, okay, this is cool, this is fun, this is very, like very fresh, very energetic. But after that, after the second hook, the second chorus, I just feel like, is this all that you want to give to me? Like, I'm already excited, but you don't take me anywhere higher than this. It's just like at the beginning of the song, how it was. At the second minute, it's still the same. At the third minute, it's still the same. And I just feel like the hype that I got was just a little bit let down. It's kind of like I was hoping that this energy that I got from him would just get higher and higher and higher, but eventually I didn't really feel that. I think that the song just lacking a little bit of higher energy than how it should have built up. Anyways, it's still a good song, and I think this one still can bring up a very, very good staging with lots of dancers, colorful staging, good choreography or something like that. I think it still can bring out some good staging at Eurovision if this get to represent, but maybe it needs a little bit of revamp, or even if Benny want to keep singing with the same tones, and like this song doesn't need high notes or anything, but maybe a little bit of revamp or something that something different in the end, and not just like keep repeating the same thing on the loop for like 3 minutes, because people can get bored with the song itself. But I still believe that he can bring out the good show if he gets to represent. Anyways, let's move on to my third one. So these are my top 3, and in these songs in the top 3, for me, I would say any of this song, if they get to represent, I will be very, very happy. So the one that is on the third for me is Olga with the song Dark Water. When I listened to this song for the first time, it really reminds me very badly of Enya. I believe that is her name. The one that sings the soundtrack song from Lord of the Ring. It's like some special vibes that when I listen to it, it sounds mysterious, but also sounds angelic, sounds ethereal, just sounds like out of this world. And I think it's like a very, very good vibe that would interest many people and draw attention into the song. And I already feel that it may be like the first 10 seconds, which I think the song really did well on that. And I think when it comes to the part of the chorus, I think it's very strong. It's like I know that it's just some ballad song again, but this chorus somehow is really like sticks in my head. I think the melody that they use and the words on the lyrics are just very, very impactful. So with this song, I think in the way of being impactful, then it should be good in the big stage in Eurovision. I think for this song, if it comes with the very, very good staging, then it would really be very impactful to many audiences. Especially, I think the song itself is very, very well structured. It's like built up from a very soft, haunting tone that keeps people, like, draw attention from people into the song first, and then it's getting like more exciting during the song, and then it just like take you on the journey, and then you will see like even maybe there are some big notes coming or some powerful music, powerful instruments coming, but you just want to stick with it and then stay with it until the end of the song, because that's how the song keep building up your emotions and your attention for the song. So I think it's like very, very good structured. For the staging, I think this song would do very, very well if it comes with some mysterious, mystical staging. And for the staging for Czech Republic, actually in the past 2 years, I think they did an impressive job. So I think Czech Republic wouldn't have any problem with staging. I trust them with their stage. So this one with a very good staging would be very impactful and very powerful. So that's my third. Now, there are 2 songs left, and the one that I have put into my second is Elis Mraz featuring CZE20 and the song Wanna Be Like. Ooh, this one is very fun. It's very fun, very sassy, very, it's just like lots of things going on. At the first few seconds when I listen to the song, I feel like, oh, this sounds like some Meghan Trainor songs, but maybe because of the look of Elis herself as well, I think she really looks like Meghan. But however, that's not all that the song gives to me. After maybe 1.5 minutes, there's the reggaeton vibe coming into the song with the Spanish rapping and things. Maybe it's a little bit too much for some audiences, but it just happened to be this kind of song that I really enjoy. And for me, I was like, ooh, this is very fun, very exciting. I just want to see this live already, and I just want to see how like people dance along, how the dancers dancing, how Elis herself is like doing some dance move when she sings as well. It just like make me feel like very excited about it. But that's the bad thing that I don't like about this Czech Republic's national selection process, because you don't really get to see each of these singers, each of these artists perform live. So in some of these songs, no, actually like many of these songs, I really want to see them live, and if they don't get to represent, I think that we will be very, very sad. because I still want to see how do they perform it live. Like I just want to see it visually, and this is the one that like one of the most interesting one for me to see it visually. Anyways, so that's my second, and that left the last song to be mentioned too, and the song that I like the most. Well, at the first time I read the name of the band, read the name of the song, All the Blood, and in the bracket, positive song actually. I was like, is this gonna be just some like stupid, silly song? Something like that, because it just gave me that image. Anyways, when I listened to the song for the first time, I got hooked instantly. I think just because I like 21 Pilots, and you know that this song really sounds like could be some song from 21 Pilots. And just to mention it very specifically, I think this song has a very similar instrumentals with the song Heathens from 21 Pilots. In a way that I feel like, are they just like copying 21 Pilots? But I think it's just like the same style, but not 100% like copycat. However, though, I think that's one, that's an instrumental drop just before the last chorus. If you listen to that part, it's really similar to the instrumental part from 21 Pilots Heathens. Just go and check on that one. I'm still a little bit irritated by that because it's just too similar. But however, I try to overlook that, because actually the thing that I like most in the song is the message that the song wanna give. At the first time that I listened to the song, I didn't really pay attention into the song, into the lyrics much. But when I listened to it again, plus watching the music video for the second time, and also I've seen some comment that pointed out that these songs could be interpreted as the song that talk about cruelty to animals or violence or animal abuse. I'm not actually vegan or vegetarian myself. I'm still enjoy eating meat. Sorry about that. But in a way, I think this is a good message, because it's not about, this is not just only talking about food, but it's talk about animal abusive in general. There are still many cases of violence, cruelty, abusive to animals, like pets and wildlife as well. So I think this is a good message to bring attention to people that these things are actually going on. And if you look into the lyrics in the wider and broader interpretation, then I would say that this song is not limited to just only animals, but also to humans as well. Like there are still cases of violence to humans ourselves, not just only war, but also like child abusive, domestic violence in family, or something like that is still like going on. It's not to make you feel guilty, but just to bring awareness to you that okay, something is going on, and maybe we could do something to at least make things better for them who is being abused. So for me, I don't think this is offensive, but I think it's just to bring awareness into the world of what is going on at the moment and what can we do to make the world a better place. And I really like that message. Anyways, I hope that there is no political statement hidden in the song though. So far, I don't think so, but I hope that if they get to represent the country, then there won't be any issues of, some hidden political statement in the song or something like that. So far, then I would say that this is my most favorite, and I really feel like maybe they can really win the national selection itself as well. And if they get to represent Czech Republic in Eurovision 2020 in Rotterdam, then I would say maybe a little bit early to say that, but I believe that they can easily get through semifinals and would do really well in the grand final as well. Like I say, it's a little bit too early to say that because we still have many other songs from other countries that still like haven't even announced their songs yet. So, well, let's see. Firstly, we just have to wait for the 3rd of February and then see which song is gonna be selected to be representative for Czech Republic this year. Anyways, that starts with voting first. So if you haven't got the application, just go online in your app store or in your Play Store and then search for Eurovision Song Contest official app, and then you will see that there's a voting online. And don't forget that the voting will be closed on the 2nd of February, so do it before that and then wait for the result to come on the 3rd of February. And there are gonna be a lot more songs to come from many other countries that still haven't announced their songs. Some of the selection haven't even officially started yet. That means there are gonna be a lot more videos to come from my channel as well. So if you like this, please don't forget to click subscribe below and you won't miss any of the videos that will be coming soon, I hope. And before you go, maybe you can also leave me the comment on what do you think about this national selection from Czech Republic. What song are you rooting for and what song do you think will win the selection? Just let me know in the comment section below. And also, if you like my channel, if you like this video, or if you don't like this video, just leave me the comment on maybe how should I do it on the next one to improve the quality of the videos. So I guess this is all for now for Homeroom CZE20, the national selection talk of Czech Republic for Eurovision 2020. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks again for checking Eurovisionology. Bye for now!